What's up? What's going on? I've let the whole world talk about this. The whole world has spoken about this. Everyone except for me. Spoke a little bit about it on other streams, but we could not move forward. You just can't move forward without discussing this. Oh yeah, you knew it was time. Well, I've been in contact with people, a lot of people know Juwan Howard is from Chicago, right? So here he's called Nuke. We don't call him Juwan, they call him Nuke. And when people were speaking about it all day and people that know Juwan, something would have to set him off. My sound is being messed with. Oh man, they doing that again? Hold on, I got you. That's why we do this, fellas. That's why we do it on StreamYard. Hold the phone. Uh-oh. Now we're using the other camera, but I don't want this camera. Hold on. I want HD. Bam! Get the HD camera back. Now. Yeah. See? Before they do that to try to take down my stream. But you got to get up early in the morning to try to take the signal down. So you got to get up. Y'all got to get up earlier. All those sabotage games y'all didn't try. They didn't even lock my Facebook account. I'm not really on Facebook that much. I went on there to see what messages my family left. They said, you are locked out. I'm like, woo, boy, y'all gotta get up early in the morning. Woo! Now, like I said, I've been talking to people about the Michigan situation. And when we look at what's going on with Juwan, everybody wanted to talk about it. And I just said, like they were saying, somebody would have to push him to that level to get him to snap. Now, for people who don't know what the incident was about, how it started, the whole nine, there was a timeout call when they were handedly getting beat by the Badgers. Okay. Michigan and Wisconsin got a rivalry because they're all in the Big Ten. Michigan was getting beat handedly in the game, and the game was over. And they had blown the time to get the ball across half court. They only had 4 seconds left. And the coach decided to call a timeout and to prolong it. And it's an insult to the other team. Juwan took offense to it, and he was very upset about the timeout. Most coaches get pissed off like that. Doug Collins, we seen get pissed off and normally storm off the court. He hates when people do that, especially to try to get stats. Um, they just said, hey, you know, this is a more passive aggressive league now in all sports. But the reason why you can't have incidents like that, because what happened is everybody got in the line. Juwan Howard wasn't going to get in the line to go and shake the hand of the coach. And so he finally got in the line at the end and was going to just shake the hand and go to the back of the room. He didn't even want to talk to him. And the coach grabs him because he sees he's visually upset. He reaches out and grabs Juwan Howard's arm. And Juwan Howard snatches his arm back and tells the coach, don't touch me. That was BS what you did. Don't touch me. And he kept telling the coach not to touch him, from what I was informed from people that actually know the man, that Juwan actually said, don't touch me. And the coach kept touching him and putting his hands on him. And that's when he's ready to punch somebody because he don't want to be touched. He's very angry about what he did. And what coach is trying to do is saying, listen to me. This is why I did it. The coach is like, look, we only have 4 seconds left to get the ball past half court. And I want to call a timeout so we can get a full 10. That's all I was thinking. I wasn't trying to send a message. I'm trying to teach them, like, hey, this is what you do in this situation. Hey, this is what he was trying to get to say, but now it's a yelling match. So the assistant coach, the guy who got punched, came over and started running off at the mouth and pushing other Michigan players and everybody else out the way. He came in very aggressive with attitude and everything else. And he was yelling at another Michigan player and was there and told him basically to shut the F up. And he was talking and started talking to Jawan again. So Jawan didn't like the way he was pushing his students, well, his players, and what he called his kids. Yeah, I don't like the way he pushing my kids. So he came over there pushing them, getting in the way, the assistant coach. And he told the other Michigan guy who was yelling, a kid who was in there, he told him to shut the F up. And then he started talking to Juwan again. Juwan parted everybody like the Red Sea, came right in there to try to grab that dude by the face and try to rip his face off, basically. That assistant coach. So once he did that, it was on. It was absolutely on. Oh, yeah. When he did that, tried to rip his face off. Bam! He just wanted to grab him. What he was trying to do was grab him by the throat. He wasn't trying to slap him. He wanted to grab him by the throat and bring him closer. But he couldn't reach because people was in between. So all he could do was grab the dude's face. Pop! And that's why he pulled back. So, but why you can't have an incident like that? Because after that, you see everybody go off. You see people start pushing and shoving. This is how chairs get thrown. This is how innocent people in the crowd could get hit. It's a lot of elderly people there watching their kids play basketball, family members, and they can get hit in the melee. Someone can have a heart attack in this. It's very serious situation. So you got to be careful with how you go about doing things because if something happens, boom, that's it. They're out. Yeah, he was trying to grab the guy by the throat. And he wasn't really trying to slap him at all. He was trying to grab him and bring him closer. So now we arrive at the point where what should happen? What should be the punishment? What should be the altercational discipline, right? Because we know everything else. So that's why I wanted to have this roundtable. I wanted to get everybody in here so that we could talk about it. Because everybody might have a difference of opinion on what the discipline should be. Now, I'm going to start sending out the invite. Now, people are opposed to different type of justice. Some people say, I don't think you should be allowed to be suspended at all, man. It's basketball. Things happen. Move on. Nobody got hurt. So a lot of people feel like just let it go. The media making a big deal out of it. Let it go. So that's how some people feel, man. They like, man, let this go. It don't matter. I say the suitable punishment is to sue him. I mean, not sue him, but to sit him for the rest of the year. But Michigan did put out a statement. The University of Michigan put out a statement. Yes, Alexander, but he grabbed the jacket after the coach grabbed him by the arm and he told him, don't touch me. But here's the thing, the University of Michigan had made a statement about what had happened. So, because of course they had to go out and issue apologies. So the University of Michigan, they said in their statement, I am aware of and have watched the end of our men's basketball game. There's no excuse for any of our staff or student athletes to get in a physical altercation with the others, regardless of instigating factors. I've reached out and apologized to Chris McIntosh and the President Coleman, and has reached out to the university chancellor blank and apologized for the totally unacceptable behavior. We will review the situation more thoroughly and work with the Big Ten Conference as they determine their disciplinary actions and will determine if any further disciplinary action is needed. Now, that's the athletic director, Ward Manuel from Michigan. Now, well, that's how it goes usually. He threatened to kill Mark Turgeon at Maryland. Well, Mark at Maryland did something to set him off. Oh, look at Jose in here flirting already. Jose gets in here and starts flirting right away. Don't forget to follow his channel too. He comes right in the door flirting. Somebody said one of the truest statements ever. It's 7 in the morning for Sino. You are not kidding. It is 7 in the morning for me. I'm fresh out the shower, the whole nine. Now, let's get more into it. I don't think anything that he did was really that bad or punishable. I think he should be suspended for a season. But this comes down to the Big Ten. See, the problem is this: Michigan University didn't want him anyway. Not the university. Other people felt, a lot of people think Michigan is a bunch of black folks. It actually isn't. It's predominantly Caucasian, and a lot of them were very upset. Juwan Howard had been selected. They thought that someone else should have gotten the job who happened to be Caucasian. They wanted him to have the job. Even though they come from their legacy and everything, the Fab Five, even though they didn't win a championship, the Fab Five was more popular than Glenn Rice, Ramil Robinson, and that team that won in the 80s. When they went up against Illinois and beat Illinois and went to the championship game and all of these things that year when they had that team, that was a lot of people, because they see the basketball players. A lot of people who don't go to the University of Michigan think it's like a black school. They don't realize it's a very large Caucasian based school. And a lot of the people there and even those fans and the people that's cheering believe that Jawan Howard wasn't a good selection for the head coach. They was very upset that he was hired. But the Fab Five brought all of the money into the University of Michigan in 2 seasons, actually three, because after Chris Webber left, they still went to the Final Four and they were able to enjoy success. Thank you, Wanda. The event was a success as well. Well, that's why we said he'd probably be suspended for the rest of the season, which is only going to be 5 more games. So it's like you might as well get it in now while you can. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like button if you just got here. My cash app is Carcino. As you can see, the super chat works. I think the University of Michigan is going to have to evaluate what's the next step or the best move to proceed going forward when it comes to how they're going to treat discipline. It's like, okay, you say you want to do this, you need a universal rule to put in place so you don't have these kind of infractions down the road. You don't have this type of distraction to your basketball program because you can't just say this is a rule for the Big Ten and the ACC is different. Because once you start having those type of different laws and rules, well, that's the ACC ruling on it. They give him 2 games. Fans around the world, they don't got time to separate what's the rule and what's not the rule in this state, in this conference, and that conference. They gonna say, look, y'all gave the black coach Juwan Howard got that many games, and y'all didn't gave the white coach that many games. That's bull. That's what they're going to see. All right, I've entered the link in the StreamYard. If those want to get in, they can get in now. Bobby Knight, how is Michigan racist? That's like asking how any state is, how the state of Ohio, how the state of Illinois. Racism is everywhere. Was this an issue of race, or was it a issue of an infraction? To us, it was an issue of an infraction that took place.
What up, Tina?
What's up, Jose?
Nothing much. Just wanted to say in the in the beginning of the video of the altercation, you can see Juwan Howard saying, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!"
Yeah.
The guy grabbed him. He tried. He tried to pull away, and the other coach still grabbing at Juwan Howard, and Juwan
Yep.
trying to pull away, pull back. He did not want anything to do with that. And then he ended up smacking the assistant coach, and then realized what he did because he's like, oh shit, let me get out of here now. Let me get my kids and get them out of here before it really goes. That's just my opinion on it.
I don't know what he's saying. This guy here, somebody's got it blocked, but you're right. Your opinion is correct, 100%. The thing is that you can't do it no matter what. His reaction, what you said, exactly happened, exactly like that. But you can't, as a coach, you still got to have some restraint because if you do that, it's all gonna go left.
HD.
What's up, Jose?
What up?
Because it
Chilling.
goes, it starts to break off from control. As you see, it was finna start getting turned up in there. Because the kids, once they see the coach going off, they gonna
get
go off
ready.
with it. Yeah, they gonna go defend the coach. They just gonna slide. They think they got the green light now. Let's go. And they just finna take off. What's
Nah, I
up,
think-
cousin Joey? Cousin
I'm
Joey.
doing good, man. How you doing, Cino?
Oh, we doing good.
Hey,
So what you
cuz,
think about Juwan Howe?
Let me, when it comes to black people securing the bag, bro, we got to make sure that we get good looks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe putting your hands on somebody first is, tantamount to me being able to respond any way I want to. But I mean, this dude is what, 6 figures, maybe 7 figures? Got to think about the bag a little bit. I would have just hollered at him after there were no more cameras.
Right.
what he
Yeah,
could
I mean,
That's what he should have
that's
done.
right.
he wanted to get away.
Yeah, he's hot. You know, he's hot. Juwan is somebody that's calm in nature. Like he's
Yeah, but
naturally a
he's
low
bigger and strong. He could
vibrate.
have put past that guy.
Man.
Jawan,
I mean,
But
Juwan
what
will keep
people
himself
don't
in
know
shape,
is
bro.
Juwan
He's evil.
he's a volcano. And once he's a low
Mhm.
tone person, but when he's seeing stuff happen and he get to the top and he didn't want to get back to the locker room and go, you let that person go. You can see somebody mad, you ain't trying to, but the coach wanted to express his point. He grabbed his arm like, no, you
I
gonna
mean,
hear
but what
me.
color was the coach? What color was
right?
the coach? You know how many
What
times I done got in an
color?
argument with somebody and they got cocky because they were workplace warriors, knowing that we wouldn't have this issue if we was at Suncoast or
Yeah.
if we was at Giant Eagle. It wouldn't even be the same conversation, man. I mean, because he a workplace warrior, so he thought he was safe. Got
Yep.
cameras and everything. Come on, man. Come on, Cito. How many keyboard warriors you ever had to deal with in your life?
Saying them all in the workplace.
Exactly. But
They were
when they
real
see you
tough.
face to
Yeah.
face, yeah, when
But
they
when
you
they
see
was
them
at
face
the
to face,
bar, they wasn't
yeah,
like that at the bar.
they heart pumping Kool-Aid.
Right.
Hey D, what's up?
chilling, man. What's going on? Blessings, everybody.
Blessings to
Blessings
you.
back to you, brother.
Yeah.
So
Blessings.
what you think? What you think of the Juwan situation?
I think in my personal opinion, I knew he was gonna get suspended. Him being a black man off top, it's just we're held to a double standard. Even if we're upset, even when I get upset at the workplace, I work at a racist place too. So you got to try to keep your cool as best as possible. But I understood, to me, the person who was at fault was the assistant coach for Wisconsin, because he came up and reignited it.
Yeah.
The head coach and him got split up. Juwan chilled out, and I don't know if you see it at a split second. The assistant coach came up saying, back up, and then he yelled at one of his players, and
And push one.
snapped. So
Yeah.
Juwan went over there and slapped him, and then I also went back to watch it. The assistant coach did a gesture to Juwan Howard, and it pushed him over.
What was the gesture?
I think once on one of I forgot who was came to my page. They told me he did like a suck it, like he said to him suck it or something. You couldn't
I
really.
think hey, bro. I think what set him off is when he pushed the light skinned player with the dreadlocks because
No,
the
that's what
assistant
I'm
coach
saying.
pushed
Yeah,
him.
he walked up to the light skinned player and he was said something to him.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
Of
back
course
up
they
and
don't.
he ran up,
Of
and then
course
that's
they
when
don't
Juwan
show
Howard
that.
reached over and
What
slapped
on?
the life out of him.
Because he pushed him into the bleachers, man.
Right. So,
Yeah.
and
Right.
I think the assistant coach, to me, everybody's talking about Juwan and the head coach. The person who's at fault is the assistant coach. The whole thing was died down. Everybody broke it up. The officials were in the middle. They did their job. The team pushed Juwan back. They pushed the head coach back. The assistant coach ran up there and he reignited it.
Yeah,
So,
he
in my
wanted to.
opinion, I would have him suspended for reigniting it, but they're not going to suspend him because he's the white guy. It just is what it is. We live in this society, but
But what
also,
was my question, man? I said, what color was it?
yeah, but also Juwan Howard got to understand it's a double standard at the end of the day, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you feel your accolades, you have a lot of accolades, but you have to keep your cool at that situation because
but
the
at that moment,
the young men around you, they could be also seen as a threat, and they could use that as well against you, saying, "Oh, look what you did! You ignited these young black men." See,
And
that's
imagine what's going to happen when they do the contract negotiations with the young men. What if these guys want to go to the NBA? Now all of a sudden they try children.
it doesn't help that Wisconsin is mostly a white team.
Yeah, but he got the Fab Five slap.
Yeah.
He got slapped pretty good too.
Got a nice little high five to the face, man. Yeah, there you go.
But the assistant coach.
What's up, boss?
What's going on? S. Young then stepped in. So
what up?
What's up, S. Young?
S. Young,
Going on, see now.
Let's start off with him, then we're gonna go down the line. What's up, S. Young?
I mean, Juwan brought the Chicago in him. The South Side came out of, but like what HD said, assistant coach reunited it when he went after one of the Michigan players.
Right.
Once he got one after the Michigan players, that's what reunited it. But also is right. It's a double standard. You want to know that you ain't gonna win the fight. Like you may have won the battle, but you ain't gonna win the war in that. Go after it, because now these people always gonna root for the white man.
Right.
And you hitting the white man, that get them a perfect example in the alleyway.
Yep.
Like, oh, this guy's dangerous. He's dangerous. He's a thug. He's hitting the white coach for no reason. You giving them an alleyway to make these entitlements, to make these speeches about you. So I'll say he has to be careful. He has to be careful on what he do. Mm.
So what you think the punishment should be?
Juwan, not only Juwan, but the assistant coach. That assistant coach, because he hit the player or went after the player.
Yeah, he went after the play. He put hands on the player, pushing him back, talking to him. He said something to him. I couldn't see it out of his head.
Yeah,
was on position. Yeah.
Only one did was defend his player. Like,
exactly.
Don't hit.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
So Nick, what's going on? What happened?
So actually, I didn't see this incident. I heard about it through HD, and from what I heard, the assistant coach was the one who reignited the situation and made it even worse from what it was, and and also the fact that he put his hands on one of the Michigan, one of the Michigan players, which made Juwan go off, and give him a nice little high five to the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Chicago Rage came out. That's in most of us from the crib, So the punishment that I believe the punishment should go to that assistant coach on Wisconsin side. But unfortunately, like HD said, we're in a country, a society that wasn't made for brothers like us to, thrive in. So it's probably going to end up being, the other way around.
How you didn't see this incident, man? What's going on?
I did. It just wasn't on my radar, unfortunately. I'm like,
look at Mom sneaking up on Jose. Mom making sure he all right. So Teo.
Yes, sir.
So how did you see this go down, man?
To me, like everybody said, the assistant coach was at fault.
Yeah.
We already know nothing's gonna happen to him. Juwan Howard, I think if he could do it again, he would change what he did. Because for the simple fact that he is a leader of men, he has to do better in keeping his composure. But at the same time, when somebody puts their hands on one of your players, it's go time. But like I said, you have to be able to control yourself in that situation. get your team out of here, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that's going to be looked at as the bad guys. I agree with the rest of the rest of the season, the 5 games. I think they should just do that just so they the players and everybody involved can see that it was consequences to what happened. Move forward from it, you know what I mean, and go win a national championship despite of it. That's what I say.
Yeah, I agree, but it's Michigan. How lucky. He'll be lucky if he doesn't get fired. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you true about
Well, they
that.
didn't want him there. I can tell you that. All you got to do is just read. All you got to do is read the articles. They didn't want him there.
Nope, they didn't want
Okay,
him
you say
either.
that. Why didn't they not want him there?
Because
I just
what
don't
color
know.
is
That's
he?
why I'm asking.
No,
What color is
I'll
he,
tell you. No, it's not. It's, I don't think it has so much to do with the color. They already look. The boosters already had one coach in mind. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And it just so happened he was white. But you know, I got family that went to University of Michigan. I'm from Flint, so it ain't always like that, bro. But Tino knows more about it than I do. But from what I saw, they already had a coach in mind. But since he was part of the Fab Five, they thought it'd bring more popularity, more boosters. It'll look better if he was coach. That's what I saw. I don't know.
And it worked out in the very first season. They go to the NCAA tournament when they weren't even expected to ever even appear. So
Well, he's a damn good coach, though, bro. I mean, like
that's
literally.
the thing. They surprised everybody in his first season. And they made so much money promoting that they've even about to reinstate the Fab Five back from being punished. They about to reinstate them and bring the banners back. Yes, you can see the university had Chris Webber come out. They started doing things because they want to bring Fab Five back. They were mad that Fisher and the rest of those guys got like the NCAA came and did what they did. And now they've made it like, okay, well, now it's a rule saying that you can make money off your name now. So it was like, well, then you might as well reinstate the Fab Five.
You might as well, man. The only thing that pissed everybody off is that the Fab Five came out with black socks and black shorts on.
Right.
Yep.
You remember when they did that, and everybody was upset? I'm like, man, you can't control these dudes.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm done, man. Go ahead.
No, they get upset when we as people, do our own style or set our own trend. They don't like that. They like everything to be going to the rules that they set, the rules that they want. And when we go against it, we're not giving that love or anything or that accolade. Like look at Allen Iverson, for instance. Iverson had the baggy pants, the headband, the tattoos, all of the black stock, everything, and they punished him for the hip hop and all of that. But then now they're allowing all of that stuff to happen in the NBA. Now everybody can have tattoos and all of this stuff. So to me, it's like we're held to another standard. They want you all to be like Michael Jordan and want you to be cornballish. They want you to be very corporate instead of you being.
Then why are all these basketball players wearing dresses, bro?
So that's the problem I see with everything. Like they don't want us to be ourselves. They want everybody to be the same and no individuals, or they don't want anybody to show their other side. And that's the problem I feel that the other people that's at the head, at the top, they have a problem with.
Yeah, but why are all these basketball players since 2018 coming out and dressing?
Because that's
You said what?
Why since 2018? Why are all these A1 alpha basketball players coming out and dressing?
Well, they've been doing that. That's basically called the embarrassing ritual. That's what they
buck breaking. You mean? I got
Yeah.
That basically gets you. See, they're doing that to promote to the European type of people to let them know, oh, I'm safe, I'm good. So you could bring me into your circle. You could bring me into your business now.
And I ain't never think about the overseas. Look, That's a
Yeah,
good one. I like
but
that
this,
overseas look.
OG, this has been happening since before Cena was born, or all of us were born. So this has been happening a long time where they got in black men and they feminized them.
Yeah.
They've always done it.
It's just,
Yeah, I got you,
He
Cuzzo,
said
man.
that like Cena the oldest person here.
First of all, Cena was not. I am.
Well, yes, sir. You are. Yes, sir. You are.
Older than the sun, moons, and stars.
Sun, moons, and stars.
Thanks, Cena. Now I'm embarrassed, bro.
Right,
Hey,
right.
that doesn't mean you've been here long. I want to
Exactly.
be old. Let me.
Exactly.
Man, the opposite is, hey, Cena, the opposite of old is bullshit, bro. The opposite of old is bullshit, so I'm gonna stay here as long as I can. Lord willing.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right, I ain't old. I'm vintage.
Yeah, seasoned. No, we call it in the South. You're seasoned.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Seasoned.
Shout out to my boy Kwame Brown.
Seasoned.
Hey, look, shout out to Kwame Brown. Mama's cooking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
K-Dub. Yeah, I ain't seen him on today. He must have been real busy. He must be traveling.
Must be.
Yeah, Angela Stanton, boy, she trying to break the internet. I'm like, what is she doing, man? She got these pictures and dresses.
Hey man, listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had that blown up on the TV, my G. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell the truth though. Bro. I'm gonna tell the truth, yo. I was just scrolling and I saw somebody right there. I said, hold up, let me rewind that right back. I had to blow that up real quick to get my I had to admire all the curves and everything.
I plead the fifth.
Angela kept that a stat, bro.
Hey,
I'm sorry, bro. She kept that a stat, man.
Jose plead the fifth. Me, I don't plead nothing. I was looking. So listen, hey, I'm a man.
I see why Tommy man he got rejected.
right now. Yeah.
Oh, yo, this woman hit me. No.
Hey, man.
Lord.
Angela Stanton, boy. I don't know.
Hey, man, she married, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, look, listen. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but that picture ain't look married. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man. We all. It's 2020. It's 2022, bro. A woman, it's okay for her to look good sometimes.
Oh no, I agree. But I ain't gonna. Hey, but listen though, I'm just saying, I'm gonna try it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro. Look. I was just surprised.
Out of respect, you know, to you and yours.
Hey, look. Every time I ever saw her, she was in.
Don't.
Hey, bro, she was in sweatshirts and stuff when I saw her. So when I saw that, I was like, "Wow, nigga, what's wow spelled backwards? Yeah. Wow, nigga."
Yeah, wow.
I never seen her like this. I never seen her dressed up. She got a jacket on when she's speaking and stuff. I never really seen her like this. I'm like,
yeah, she was looking delicious, bro.
Hey, listen.
Like, whoa, what's going on?
She was looking real seasoned. I know that.
Hey, listen.
No, I'll keep it a step.
Hey, that 45. Hey, that 45 look good. That's all I gotta say.
45.
All I'm saying is keep it a stack. I ain't gonna lie to you. She cleaned up really well. I'm crying after that.
Amen.
I don't want her husband coming to look for my old ass and shit.
Yes, sir. Hey, Red Cup. Happy birthday and Red Cup to you, Miss Stanton. Happy birthday and Red Cup.
Red Cup, yeah.
Hey, Red Cup. Hey, that's young. That's young. You know how
your birthday this month, bro?
You know how we do.
Hey, your birthday this month, bro? Yeah, mine too, man. I just got through it. Yeah,
Red Cup to you.
Man, yeah, happy birthday, Cuzzo.
Happy birthday, sir.
My birthday is the 9th month of the year, man.
Yeah, so is mine.
So is my mother's. Y'all evil too.
I'm not.
Yes, we are.
Hey,
yes, we are. Yes, we are.
How it is,
yes, we are. We are evil.
Hey man, man. We evil, man. Hey, we went over there. We were over there, slapped Lucifer and took the drink back, man. We was trying to We was trying to party.
Yeah.
And Lucifer had a problem with me. I said, look, man, Slap, give me my bottle back, man. Don't touch the bottle. You can talk your shit, everything you want. Just don't touch the bottle. We good, baby. We good.
Amen.
We good.
Amen.
Don't touch my bottle.
Amen.
I think we're going off the rails now, bro.
We been off
Oh
the
man,
rails.
we
always
off
do.
the rails, man.
We
We always do, man. In
In
case you knew, you know what I'm saying. This is how it
Hey,
always has
Cino.
been.
Hey, Cino, there's that cliff. Who jumping off of it first?
Tommy, shit.
This is how it always has been, dog. You know.
But yo, Cino, I respect what you said about man people working with you. I'm the same way, boy. I would be a hard person to work with
You're right.
too, bro. I agree. Cause I am mean as hell, but people won't even mess with me no more. I got people call me years later, like, man, you was a hard mother effer to work with.
I'm telling you,
That's what people
I didn't
tell me
have
too.
friends because they see the problem is they take that friend all the way, like, oh man, he cool. I could do
Right.
I'd
Nah.
be like, you wouldn't have did this to the other boss.
Right.
Hey, look. When people start sitting comfortable, it's time for you to make their ass uncomfortable.
Exactly. Thank you, OG. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Make them uncomfortable, man. I got my brother already know how I am, man. He hit me up like, man, I had to hit you up because I already know you're gonna ride my ass. I said, you already know. I don't play.
Lord.
I'm gonna cuss you out from here. I mean, when I go to the family reunion, he know I'm gonna cuss him out. I'm gonna go right past everybody.
See, there you go, man. See, somebody else still have family reunions, man. My family been doing family reunions for 57 years, bro.
Absolutely, man. You got to keep that alive. Come on.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
my family, and we get together, we play dominoes.
Applaud to that. Applaud to that, man. For
Yes,
real.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's not heard of.
Yeah.
What we end up doing is we end up having these like mini family reunions because the
like
family is
barbecues,
so
like
massive. Yeah, the family is so massive now that it's mostly our immediate family, and then our other cousins that come join in. But you got to, like, I saw that commercial. Like, man, it was bad. Like, this dude was dating his cousin. It was a commercial. Like, you make sure.
I remember that, bro.
Yeah, make sure you keep it.
Hey, Stino, I was beefing with a dude when I lived in Flint. I was beefing with him big time. Didn't even know who, we had problems and everything because, I was a D-boy, whatever. And come to find out, the blocks that me and him was beefing over, this dude is my motherfucking, my first cousin's husband. I did not know. We went to a family reunion. I saw him, and everything was gonna snap off real bad. You know how we get, man.
Right.
We get deep in our feelings about certain stuff, especially when it comes to your pockets. And then here come the old ladies. The churches. Big Mama and them. My mother was a matriarch. Sat us down.
They got those fans, those little home fans with Bible
Mm-hmm.
quotes. And they wave the fans. And I'm like, where they get these fans from?
So shut that shit down, and we had to do a business deal, or we was gonna get kicked out the family.
Right. He said they were gonna get kicked out the family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
yeah.
It's crazy.
Man, the women in my family don't play, bro.
Yeah, and it's
mine
crazy
too, man.
You
Trust
ever
me.
got Sunday dinner and get cussed out at the same time and eat a really good meal?
Right. They think we crazy. The women crazier, bro. Like,
I'm just saying. I remember once I was sitting down, bro, with some cornbread, collard greens, black eyed peas, rice, some fried chicken, and the whole entire time I'm sitting there, I got 3 women, 20 years older than me, cussing my ass out.
Yep. I've been there. Yeah. I've been there, done that.
You can't even enjoy the meal no more, bro. You can't.
Been there, done that, OG. I got cussed out by my big mama, by my mother, and by my auntie. All 3 of them gave me
the fight. 4 generations of women cussing you out, man. You feel all low and small.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, trust me.
And we jumped off the cliff again.
Right. Exactly.
It's crazy how time just flies, man, because my last family reunion was like 3 years ago, 2019, bro. And the pandemic just messed everything up, dog. It's
family reunion, those 3 years turn into 15, real quick.
Nah, bro. Hey, cuz for real. If you secure in the bag, you force the family reunion. I just pay for it. I just pay for it and tell them, hey man, this is where it's gonna be at. I rented this, I got that, and everything else. I just pay for it. I don't, because here's the thing. My family and my cousins and my babies that need to know their cousins when I'm dead and gone, because I'm gonna be dead and gone. they need to know each other so they'll have a support system. So it's worth the investment. People are willing to invest in stores. They're willing to invest in shoes. They're willing to invest in other people and their work. How come you're not willing to invest in your family? So what? You got to spend what? 12 grand?
Exactly.
So
And that's what I've been saying, man, to my brother. Like, I had to tell him because he's great at drawing and designing and making things and stuff. And he make my shirts and everything, you know what I'm saying, and all my gear and stuff, my hoodies, all of that. So
Yeah.
I be trying to
I got
tell
a
him,
cousin that do
man,
the same thing from Chicago, bro. His
yep,
brand is Starstruck, man.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I be trying to tell him, you know what I'm saying, just keep it up and everything. You know, he done moved out here near me, you know what I'm saying. He in Dallas, I'm in El Paso, so we finna
Oh,
link up
dog,
and
that's
get some more
smooth, man. What
stuff
is that?
going.
2.5 hour drive?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got family in Dallas and Houston.
Well, I'm originally from Florida. I just moved out here because my pops died. So
Well, at least
we
you got out of
jumped
Florida.
from-
That Daniel Brown law been killing niggas for like the last 4 years.
yeah, facts. But I just moved out here because my dad died. So I had to make sure I had to get some help with my mom. My sister stay out here. So
I got you, man. But you know what? That sacrifice for your family is what I was talking about when I said, if you really want the family reunion, just fund it yourself.
Right, facts.
Bro, I'm just saying, look, everybody be like, I ain't gonna do that. Yo, the only people I've ever seen that say they ain't gonna do something is black people. White
Right.
people just be like, Asian people be like, there's gonna be a family reunion on July 8th, and you are required to come. And no
Yeah.
motherfuckers show up whether they
Yeah.
like each
They
other or
do,
not.
yeah. They do
So
that.
that's all I'm trying to say about that, Cuzzo. But I myself, when I want to see my family, I'm willing to foot the bill. Is all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly. And that's all it come down to is financial
Yeah.
and economics, dog. That's all it come down to. If somebody just step up and say, look, I'll take care of all this, everybody
Yeah.
gonna come, you know what I'm saying? That's just
And you
like
ain't gonna miss the money anyway, bro, because you gonna
right.
make it back. You know you are. Look, if you're comfortable enough to own your own property, see, don't know this because me and him talked about it before. If you're
Mhm.
comfortable enough to own your own property, which means that you got money coming in at least 3 or 4 times a month, then why you worried about some money you gonna replace next year or
Right,
in the next 6 months? It's just money.
right. No, you're right. You're right, OG. That's one of the realest stuff I ever heard, man. For real. Like you're right. And that's something that me, I have to do better. First and foremost, I have to do better than, and then, me and my family got to do better at that. Because that's all it is you're gonna get that money back. People got to stop thinking about, oh, I got to hold on this little bit of
Oh
change.
Lord, man.
You're not gonna
Dog,
see
you know what? The
that.
same accountability that you hold yourself to, you need to hold your family to. Look, what
Exactly.
happens outside your house does not affect what's going on in your house. And what I mean your house, your universe. I mean,
Yes, sir.
remember they had this old saying, I think I read a poem about it. It's about two wolves. Yeah, you got two wolves in your body, one that's bad and one that's good. Which one is the one that's going to be stronger? The one you feed the most, right?
Yes,
You ever
sir.
heard that?
Yes, sir.
So all I'm saying is that if you want to have more connection with your family, then be responsible enough to secure the connection with your family.
Right.
And then maybe you'll teach them some responsibility, and then one day, guess what? They'll foot the bill. But if they
Correct.
never do, at least they have an example of what it looks like. And then when you pass away, everybody gonna be like, you know what? I wish they was more like da 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 da, blah blah blah.
Correct.
Whatever, man.
Facts.
But you can't keep that shit to yourself. You can't hold it personal. If you love your family, show them that you love them every chance that you get because you gonna run out of time, Pip. I'm telling you, you are. I'm just saying. Now I'm done with my righteous preaching and shit. Carcino, my bad.
No, man, no, OG, you ain't preaching.
Yes,
No,
sir.
that ain't preaching.
What it
That's telling
is.
the truth. We need more older heads like you speaking that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of young cats, even there's cats younger than me, and then I'm 36. So
Mhm.
I love to hear stuff like that. I listen to Sino, I listen to you, I listen to, Jose, Nick, S Young, everybody. So even if you're younger or older than me, man, them jewels, man, them things that you carry with you, that's more valuable than money. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That's
but
more
you know what? Older
valuable
brothers need to start,
than
start
everything.
speaking
Like
out
that's
more.
knowledge. That's
Oh,
knowledge and that's
yeah,
real.
older
That's
brothers
like
need to start speaking out more because you know why a lot of people don't believe that black fathers exist? Because two of my babies is upstairs right now, so
Oh, okay.
right now, upstairs, chilling. Just took their bath, finna take their ass to bed. What time is it? You finna take their ass to bed in 15 minutes.
facts.
Yeah, they finna go to bed in 15 minutes. because here's the thing. You know the reason why they don't hear about good fathers, man. I swear to God, it's because we so busy being good fathers, we don't have the time to brag about it.
Right.
And,
Exactly.
and really, to tell you the truth, it's more important for us to secure the bag than to talk about securing the bag. And I ain't heard about this secure the bag shit until I started listening to y'all. By the way, me, man.
Man.
Don't blame
Because
me. I'll never say that.
hey,
Nah,
no, look, I'm just telling you, I learned just as much from y'all as you say you learned from me.
I
Because I
mean,
mean, y'all out here hustling, and brothers.
I just got inspired, man, because my pops passed away, so I didn't have nobody to talk to. So I would come on these stream yards, and then I just made my page. Like I didn't think I would be where I'm at. I just kept just putting videos out, just speaking how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not looking for like no attention or whatever. I just say how I feel. I just record it and said, F it. There I
Yeah,
go.
but
That's
sometimes you just want to talk to somebody. And Cashino is an exceptionally intelligent brother, bro. Don't let
right,
this move.
exactly. Right. So
Don't
that's
let
how
the
I
military
started.
fool you, man, because I've been listening to him for about a year now, and like literally, I don't know. I was in the military. I don't know people that was intelligence that can find out shit the way he can. I wish he
Yeah.
would have been. I wish he would have
Man,
been with me when I was in Afghanistan. I would have been like, bro, this life would have been a whole lot easier.
I found out about Cino when he talked about that Nas and Jay-Z. I was cracking up
Oh,
during
that shit was funny, bro.
because he was telling the truth. The whole video, like he was just breaking stuff down. I'm like, man, this the truth. For some reason, I don't know
Yeah.
this dude, but
Exactly.
it
Yeah.
sound right though.
It sound about right.
It
Yeah.
sound like everybody else sound like they got an agenda to them, like they're tilting to one side. He just telling it how it is,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, I mess with that. I mess with that because
Yeah.
I feel that because everybody would either lean to Jay-Z or lean to Nas, and then they came out talking on this BT, man. It just seemed phony. I'm like, me and my little cousin watching. I'm like, this don't seem phony to you? He like, nah, this just look real. I'm like, man, this just phony. They
Well,
lying.
you know what, man? Cino, one thing he does tell you when he's talking about stuff is that if you watch his content, man, is that he understands exactly how pride works. And so he's telling you from the proud failing situation and from the proud achieving situation, and he don't pass no real judgment, but he do tell jokes. And that's what
Right.
makes it
Yeah.
entertaining
He
because
funny
he's
as hell
actually an
too. Yup.
extremely funny dude. I'm surprised he's not a comedian by now, you know?
He did a stand up on the Patreon.
Oh,
I was crying, bro. I'm like,
That's what he
this
did.
dude an idiot, bro. I was over there
Check that out.
crying, bro. I was in my truck delivering packages. I'm just
Yeah.
crying, tears driving, like,
Bro,
man,
he be
Yeah.
killing niggas, man. I
that's
look,
a
this
one
dude
and
on,
only.
bro.
That is a one and only time
One
performance.
and only. Bro,
Yeah.
you
yeah,
got
he incorporated into the rest of the stuff, man. If you watch him walk around the house, once he start walking around his house in circles, oh, he finna kill some niggas.
man,
He
no.
finna
Oh
break.
man, when
He
I
was
started
no, he
walking,
wasn't
that's
even
it.
walking around. He was staying in one spot. It was
No, I
funny.
got you, but what I'm saying is, if you really want to know how agitated he is, when he's ready to start murdering people, he start walking
Oh
around.
man, it's
He just
vicious.
start walking
Yeah,
around the house.
yeah, man. I was
I'm
talking
like
about
a
it
shark
earlier.
in the water. I'm like a shark in the water,
Yeah.
but
Like, oh, he finna start cooking down.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was vicious, bro. It's like so vicious. I be in the truck crying, laughing, like, bro. Like this when he showed the picture of academics room, bro.
Oh
I
my
was
Oh
like,
Lord,
oh,
man.
Freaking
I
out.
said, bro, my eyes got
Oh
big.
my
Like,
God.
what?
Yeah.
Hell no. How
Wow,
the hell he
dog.
got this?
Damn.
Wow.
I think HD was like, "What the hell is that on his bed?"
That's what I'm saying. So what the hell is that?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I quit listening to Act once he did that shit on Chirac when he did that series. I was like, yeah, I can't fuck
Yeah,
with
but I
this.
never knew about him. And like they used to talk, and I would see it say Warren Chirac, but I would never tune in. Like I tried to tune in, but the voice was irritating as hell. So I said, man,
Because
fuck
it's that.
watching this. So
But
I
hey,
just
Cino, man.
left. And
Hey,
then
Cino,
I
man. I
heard
got a lot
you
of family.
talking
I got
about him. That's when I start seeing it. And then I seen Cino talking about it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
some other people talking about it. And that's when I
But
knew
see,
he
I
was
gotta look. I got a lot of family in Chicago. A bunch of family in Chicago. I got a bunch of family in Joliet, Chicago, Flint, and then my father's side is in the South, Lake Charles, all that. When he started that beef up, man, you know what, man, I ain't gonna even talk about it, man. But I think
Don't do it.
if he was there, any motherfucker. All right, I'm done.
He said, "All right, I'm done."
What's the greatest TV show of all time, in your opinion? I don't know.
That's
I
hard
don't
to
know.
say, dude.
I
I
don't know.
don't know. And here's the
That's
funny thing,
hard.
still just
My,
let us talk, letting us talk.
my pops used to watch. My pops used to watch. What's the thing? The Western. It was that dude in the Indian.
Bonanza?
That
What,
dude in
Brandon?
India. No, it
You
was the
talking about the Rifleman Bonanza or something like that?
no Bonanza as well. Bonanza, and it was
Yeah,
another
yeah.
one.
What,
It
the
was
Lone
another one. It
Ranger?
was the Lone Ranger as well.
The
Yeah,
Lone Ranger.
Bonanza. Those are
With
my two
Tonto,
favorite
baby.
growing up. My dad was born in the
Tonto.
40s. He was born in the 40s. So those are my two favorite shows, bro. My dad used to joke like, you see how they running on this horse? They riding like 100 miles per hour. They ain't going nowhere. They still in the same spot. That shit be funny as hell every episode. They hop on
Bro, hey, bro, I remember when my father said, how come, because he used to watch Tarzan, he was like, black people been in Africa forever.
right.
And I said, hold on. And I think Richard Pryor said the same damn thing. So he might have been quoting Richard Pryor. He said, black people been in Africa forever. And then all of a sudden, one white boy get let loose and get raised by animals. And all of a sudden, he the baddest motherfucker.
Right. My dad said the same thing.
I was dying, bro.
I
I'm not moved.
forgot his name. That was one of them old comedians, man. He used to say that.
That was who?
He was like, man, y'all white folks make a story. Tarzan. One white man go to the jungle and take it over. he was like, man, black been in the jungle all our lives and ain't been able to say hello to a goddamn
All our lives.
There you go. That's it. That's it right there.
Right.
He was like, man, they had black folks in the movie too. He was like, they up there carrying 3-piece furniture over there.
Right. Still in slavery.
Yeah, he like a diplomat between two tribes, the Tutsis and the Exus. I'm like, damn it, this white dude can do anything. And then swing through the trees and rescue the only other white woman, in the jungle. Tell Lord have mercy.
It is
Western culture, man.
I was like, that was some crazy stuff there, boy. Tars.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, so, man,
I watch it all the time.
I was just watching that. Somebody said,
hey,
man.
Stino. I just want to get on here and let you know, man, that I got me and some of my cousins. We're gonna be trying to start a channel, and I'll let you know about it when we finally get up off the ground. I got a lot of stuff to it.
Make sure you go to make sure you go to Jose's and my channel, man. We got.
I definitely will, man. I'm gonna try to holler at all y'all.
Yeah,
because
go to Jose channel. Go to mine.
No, I want to get to the point where I just want to get to the point where I'm holding the conversation, but I also want to make sure that I got a young man with me, and I got a cousin that's right around 28, 29 years old that I'm down with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying because, I'm going to call it cousins and conversations. And I know I'm plugging, and I apologize, Casino, man, but I just want to,
you ain't got to apologize.
You're good.
You're good.
Well,
okay, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna let y'all get to it because I gotta go make sure my babies are in bed because I can hear running around.
God bless.
Right now, God bless, dog.
God bless.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to him.
So is that Q down there?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was cute. I said, watch it be big. What up, cuz?
What up? Yeah, man.
Hey, you the new Lamar? You finna clap him in the bathroom?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lamar done gave him an idea. You must have got that live stream.
Man, yeah, Q forgot to come on the live stream. We was talking about it, and everybody like Frank, everybody was like, man, Q, man, that I could picture Q in there, and I told them, nah, but Big Girl would have walked out the bathroom, dog. I'm sorry. Q was killed.
You did say that. You did say
Hilarious,
right.
bro.
Right.
that.
So do you want my do you want my political answer or do you want
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Now I'm intrigued. I want to hear the political answer.
I want to hear this.
Okay.
You get political? Oh my god.
Okay, this is my bump it. I'm gonna put political / me into it. I think
Because your ass is Indian style leaning to the side and shit. You need to get your seat back out.
Whoa.
Live streams bring everybody out.
Oh Lord. That just threw me off.
Who was that? That Teo getting cussed out?
Oh no.
Why I gotta be getting cussed out?
Somebody going off at you.
Damn.
Because that was you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Never that.
What's your political answer?
I think he should have got suspended. I say about
A picture in the
4 games. I say about 4, 3 the most. I say 4 because a lot of those, you know what I'm saying, some of them players, you know what I mean, they seniors. And you know what I mean? And I feel like he should coach their last regular season game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but here we go.
All right.
I feel like he was. I feel like he was provoked, even though yes, he's a leader of men and all that, blah blah blah. But as a leader of men, aren't you supposed to protect your own? That's
what I said.
Right,
and those kids are his own. You know what I'm saying?
That's
what a man's supposed to be. That's what a man's supposed to do. It's a protector and a provider. He's providing knowledge of the game, to teaching these kids, and he's supposed to protect them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So so I feel like all parties were wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like all parties was wrong. Like of course the coach, the assistant coach or whatever, of course they're not gonna get any backlash or any punishment, which is that's some bull.
Yeah, we already know they're not.
Yeah, we know.
But now, me really deep down, I feel like he shouldn't be suspended at all.
No,
I don't
Because
feel
if
like
it was me,
I don't feel
the same way.
Because if it was me,
I'm with you, nigga.
because if it was me, it would have been Malice in the Palace 2.0.
Man, I would have choked the hell out that white man.
It would have been Malice in the
I'd
Palace
have
if
said
it
like
was me.
this. What you doing touching me? But
They praised Bob Knight. They praised that song team. Yeah.
Right.
I would have pulled the die line on Wycliffe in the booth when Wycliffe was too close.
Damn right.
You're too close. You're too close.
You're damn right.
Let Mike Krzyzewski go off like that. I bet you would have kept it dog on.
It'd be like Coach K was provoked.
Right.
He was
Coach
provoked.
Wait.
So, but the Saltine, I would have damn who? They would have had to call security. They would have had to damn
Saltines,
call.
man.
It would have been Malice in the Palace 2.0 in that bitch if it was me.
Hey,
I would have, but they praised that Saltine Bob Knight for throwing chairs and all that other bull crap. They applauded that.
Oh, Q,
If
you
it
know
was
they
me,
call
it would
that
have been
passion.
WWE. I would have picked up a chair and threw it at the damn
You
coach.
would have got.
Yeah, like
It would have been some bloodshed up in there.
like the dialogue thing, like ooh, hot fire, that's it.
Yeah, it would have been some bloodshed up in there.
I'll
If it was
wait.
me.
Hot fire, that's
Hey
Yo,
man,
Q, you already know
all
it's
I
Bobby Knight
gotta,
called
Oh
passion.
man.
hey, all I gotta say,
I would have
man,
took off
last
my
night from
jacket
what I
and tried
saw,
and
man,
choked the living daylights out of
all
him.
I know is me and Q
Michigan and
got
lost me a
arrested.
lot of money this season on bets.
Hey,
But see, you better with your heart with Michigan. That's
I
why.
don't care. I
You
don't
better
care.
with your
I
heart.
was betting with my heart. And
I
then
got a
I
question.
started getting
And
smart.
and then we got these coon Negroes like Jay Williams. Oh, he should get severe punishment.
Right,
This
right.
coon that you
Well, we
dupe,
told you
you
about Jay
dupe Blue
Williams.
Devil, you dupe up in the tight draws ass. Yeah.
I know.
Crashing
You should have known
Why
that from Jay
motorcycles,
Williams.
crashing
I don't know why
motorcycles.
you
Wanna
was
be
shocked.
MJ
Well,
taking locker ass.
where you know with Jay go? What'd you say,
Yo,
Jose?
Q,
I said, doesn't Tom Izzo go twice a year and nothing happens to him?
Mm-hmm.
Ever?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
And he's just
Juwan
telling you
Howard
what you need to do, okay? Because
what?
Deontay needs to hip the
Everyone,
hip.
Background loud as
Yeah,
hell.
somebody background loud.
yeah,
Yeah.
somebody
That's
background
tail.
is
That's tail.
Yeah.
But yeah, Juwan Howard
But
goes off one. And then
but since now
they want
the
to fire him.
players
What the
and
fuck?
stuff could get paid, like y'all was saying. But you know what? Since the Fab Five has brought so many millions of dollars to that university, Juwan Howard could probably use this as leverage. Since he's helped brought millions of dollars to that university, to not fire him if they really want to go there. Because he was
they're not gonna
provoked.
fire Juwan Howard because if they fire Juwan Howard,
No. I'm just saying. If they wanted to or whatever, he could try to use this as leverage. Even though I don't think they will. I don't think they will. And then for all the coons that they say, oh, he should get severe punishment. Y'all some sellout.
I'm digging them today.
Some
Can
sellout.
you believe I knew that they were gonna do that. I was like, watch they get Stephen A. Every black person.
Yep, I knew it too.
I know it.
Every knew it. We all saw that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't surprised.
And whoever in the chat feel like he got severe punishment, I feel like you a coon ass too.
Yeah, you know what? You was a coon ass nigga for going with Deontay Wilder. That's how I feel.
That one coming.
That's how I feel. I feel you a coon for going against me and your brothers. You was went against.
I still feel like y'all some sellout. On that, and I'ma stand my ground on that. Like
Sometimes,
you roll with a nigga blaming his bodysuit, nigga. Who blamed his bodysuit for a problem?
Look, Q. I gotta say, look, Q.
I think the assistant coach should be suspended too.
Exactly.
He put his exactly. He put his hands on that player.
The assistant coach should be the one that get the most severe.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like you supposed to protect. Exactly. You're supposed to protect the players. That's the number one objective. To protect the players.
You put your hand on the player.
If my kid was in Michigan and he had just shoved that coach shoved my kid in the stand.
Oh, I already know it's on like a pot of neck bones. Come on.
Somebody.
To me, if that was my child, if that was my son, I'm going upside there. I'm going to coach, and I'm putting him in the transfer portal. He leaving because He's leaving because I feel like my child's not safe in your university.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they've been getting millions of dollars off these kids for decades. And now, if you want to be truthful, these kids, they should touch some of this freaking this TV contract money.
Oh yeah,
If
for
you
they
want
ain't
to
gonna
be
give them
Oh
real,
yeah,
that.
for sure. We already understand Jamel Hill gonna say that with her
if you
cool
want to be, if
ass.
you
We
want to
know
be
she gonna
real,
say that.
because that's just a piece of money, just a script. They ain't even putting a dent. They saying, oh, they could get paid off their image, name, and likeness now. The
I mean,
NCAA and the freaking and these colleges, they've been getting money hell over fits. And
I
some of
mean,
these NIL deals is still a bunch of bull because
They've been getting
some of the schools or whatever, if you use their logo, they still get money off it. Even if you want to use their
Yep.
logo, use their name, like use their
Yep.
logo, which is that's a bunch of bull.
I did,
Like,
update the Patreon.
oh, you did this on the
Oh, you
Patreon?
did?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, the Brad and Kiki Palmer.
Oh, okay. I look at
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh
I
Lord.
was out all day, so
I don't even
I knew
know.
Nick.
Here we go with the
I
fucking
knew
But
Nick.
I'm not
was gonna-
surprised.
Here we go with the Brad.
I'm not
About some
surprised.
crap with. She tried to freaking holler at Kiki Palmer.
so let me guess, Let
hey,
me
man,
guess.
she can't holler at Kiki, man. I
Hey,
gotta
wasn't the
holler at
Brad
Kiki.
hitting AI with that crossover in the bedroom? She said.
I don't want Kiki
Allegedly.
Wyatt.
And I'll cross
Kiki,
Kiki Palmer right now.
See, I
Shit.
cross over with this, and then
you
jump,
said
then
Kiki Wyatt or
finish
Kiki
it,
Who,
and
who
then
you
jump
telling,
over.
Eshon? We gonna have to
Yeah.
do rock paper scissors.
You
for
said
that.
Kiki Wyatt or Kiki
No,
Wyatt?
no.
No,
Look,
not
man.
the
All
gospel
I
singer,
got,
Kiki
look, man.
Palmer.
Look, all I gotta do is call Trey
Oh,
Songz,
come
and then it
on.
should be good. I gotta call Trey Songz, dog. I gotta
Opposite
call
say.
Trey.
Hey, but hold up. But did you see
Hey,
Michael Jordan and Mary J. Blige? Hey,
Yeah.
man. They
Oh,
trying to
hey.
smash. Mike was trying to smash Mary J.
Calm man,
Hey,
calm
man.
man,
Blame him,
on the
You
shit.
ain't
road.
see it? Did y'all see it? Jose,
No.
I know you saw it. I
No.
know you saw it.
No, I
MJ.
did not.
Man, he was all
Damn.
set. They came together. He was rubbing on them balls. I'm like, look at
Man,
MJ.
shoot, come on,
Con
bro.
man 23 over here.
Trying to con his way to some,
Trying to smash.
trying to con his way to some pooch,
Yeah,
some
no
pooch.
wonder his
Trying
name
to
is
Hey,
Calm
man.
Man. No wonder his name is Calm Man.
Trying to
Yeah.
con his way to some
Mike.
poontang pie, man. Yeah.
Man, hey, Nick, Mike looked at her like you a Detroit T that night, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That night, that 75, I would smash off rap. Mary J would have got the business, dog. Rap been in there. She was so goddamn fine with that
Oh,
blonde
yeah.
hair. Boy,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan was looking like, you got blonde hair now?
Right.
Like, yeah. Like, man. You gotta holler at that real quick.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Man, boy, she was looking thicker than a snicker out there.
Yeah, she was.
What
Yo,
about
Barry, but nigga, hey,
Yeah,
Barry, don't
man.
be hiding. We see you. We saw you that play against Burundi when you and
MJ
Burundi
want to
played.
clean a carpet, man. MJ want to blow out that carpet, bro. he ain't worried
Inlay
about
tile.
licking no
Yeah.
carpet. He finna
Blow out
smash.
the carpet.
Yeah, you see that Skippy? Like I saw that HP. Yeah, he was all like this, like, man, you got blonde hair now. What's up?
Blonde
Like,
hair now.
Mike
Oh,
finna
Lord.
smash. Mike finna do the Air Jordan on
I'm
like.
like, good Lord,
So,
you got thick over the years. Huh?
Hey,
Oh, what's
Q,
going
that
on,
nigga
baby?
finna
You
do
got
the-
thick over the years.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, he finna do the free throw line in the pussy, like back that bitch. I'm like, nigga,
Yo, I'm fucking
right.
dead.
Yeah.
Hey, Chino. Where's Chino at? Oh, Chino left.
Yeah,
You know
man.
Yeah, I have a question
hilarious,
for
dude.
him.
Dog,
Yeah.
so, hey man, Nick, she was fine. Dog, Nick, that whole I saw the dunk contest, bro. It was so garbage.
Right.
Bro,
Oh, man.
if,
Oh,
if
Nick.
Cole
It was
if
right.
Cole Anthony wasn't a good player, I would have said you is not allowed back to Florida. That you can't even cross the border, even if you're on the plane. We gonna redirect that bitch
Garbage.
because you
This
so
man-
trash.
Nah,
Did you
for
see
real,
that
he
dunk
dunked
in
in Tim's.
Tim's? Did you
Yeah,
see that,
bruh.
Nick?
Yes,
He's
bro.
getting
Hey,
a regular
I knew he
windmill
was
dunking
about to,
Tim's, bro. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
No,
Hey,
no,
Chino,
but like,
man, I got a question
the,
for you.
the dunk that made me like shake my head when this man Jalen Green had a chain, had a phone chain.
Oh my God!
Give
Yeah.
it to Isaiah. Give it to Isaiah.
The NFT dunk. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that
Yeah.
shit,
Give it
man.
to
Like, I don't
Isaiah.
know
Like
how many
Isaiah,
attempts he
bro.
could have
That
had
was
to
horrible,
try to
check
freaking
this
get
out.
that dunk, bro.
Man,
He
I
was
don't know how many
No
tips he took.
creativity. That's just an example of today's generation. They have no creativity.
No
Yeah.
creativity,
No.
man. You can tell nobody warmed up
Trash.
at nobody
The whole
warmed up trying
weekend
any
was trash.
dunks. No, not the layup line. nothing.
Everybody's in the finals. They was like, basically, I'm just dunking the ball.
Right.
Man.
Tino, I got a question for you.
And then what was that Rising Stars crap? You got a bunch of you got a tournament. I'm like, when the hell we had a tournament for this shit? I thought we just play one game, we go home.
Yeah.
What the hell we doing?
Right. I mean, that I didn't really mind. I like Team Zeke and all. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. I can get with
Man, I hated that shit.
I didn't like
Hey.
it. What the hell was
I
that?
hated that shit.
Like, what
Man,
is
but
that?
Team Zeke and Barry should have played each other from the get-go because they had the better teams.
They had the better team. They was actually trying to. Somewhat was trying to win out there, man. I guess.
I didn't like the way they did the scoring though. Like you hit them.
Oh, that's
Oh,
trash.
I was
Yeah,
garbage.
the
How you
scoring
not
First team
gonna
to 30.
win by
I'm like,
two? How you not gonna win by two? That's street rules, nigga. You
Yeah.
win
Exactly.
by two.
Yeah,
Right.
even in the All-Star game, like you should win by 2. They won by
Oh, the All-Star game was so
Exactly.
trash. I fell asleep
Yeah.
watching Street play. I was just
I didn't watch.
I didn't even watch
I
My
ain't
thing
watching
is
it.
this.
I
I don't
I
like
didn't
them
even
crowning
watch that
Steph.
crap,
My
man.
thing
I'm
is
like, I'm
this.
not gonna watch this.
Why are we crowning Steph and LeBron? They shooting wide open shots. We not finna
Yeah,
crown
man.
guys
And the
shooting wide
magnet
open
ball was
shots.
most
Magnet
certainly
ball.
active. I
Dude,
saw that.
LeBron bricked the whole goddamn game. That was his
Oh, you
only
mean
I
shot.
feel like nobody should
That
get
was his
credit.
only
He
shot.
did
you
that.
mean Mr.
I feel
Magnet
like
Ball? Yeah.
I feel
Hey,
like
Yeah,
Tino,
Steph
no,
should get
that's a
no
no,
love.
that was a magnet
Bron,
ball.
That's
none of them
magnet.
dudes should
How
get
you
love.
brick for 4 straight quarters? He bricked every shot. And in
Yeah.
that one shot you hit it, man, that's a goddamn magnet ball. I
Yeah.
don't care what anybody tell
And
me.
you saw the way it went in, bro. It's like, bro, and that's the
That's
reason
just
why
It
what's
was
his name was going up for a
curved. It
freaking
was
rebound because they knew it was
curved.
gonna come
Hey,
up and
Hey,
niggas
Tino, I got
got
a
pushed
question
in.
for you,
I'm like,
Tino.
on some
hey,
like,
hold
man.
on. Hey, how long has this magnet ball been out there?
Oh
Man,
man, it's been
When they
around for a
made the
while.
new
the
balls,
How long has this
remember
been
they
a thing?
introduced the new balls? Remember they introduced the new basketballs that time and people were complaining about it? That's
Oh,
when
Yeah.
they
that was 20.
introduced it.
That was 20.
13 or 12.
Yeah, that's when they introduced it.
I
And
thought
then
it
they
was
show you, and if you go on YouTube, they show you from a football and a basketball how they open it and they got the magnets in there, and then you could turn on it, go green or red and all that. And you got the strips on it. It's also in the football too. The football too, they got that shit a magnet ball. All
Yeah,
that
the
stuff, bro.
2012.
Hey,
Yeah,
Stino,
all that
Yeah.
They
stuff, bro.
presented it to you on
That
Monday
stuff
Night
is for
Football.
real, bro.
niggas want to ask you why
That's
nobody talking
real.
about
That's
LeBron
not fake.
motherfucking stealing that woman's identity and her life and all that type of shit. Why the media don't even talking about that shit?
You did what?
About who?
You
Oh,
didn't hear about that girl that was saying that
HD,
LeBron
that
stole her
WNBA
identity and
player,
all
that
that
WNBA player.
and
That
tried
said
to
that
sex
she
traffic
kidnapped.
and all that.
They
Oh,
said
you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
Gabby. Yeah,
LeBron
Gabby.
does.
That's on the
Yeah,
Patreon.
man, they done kept her. No, they've been throwing pictures of her up,
Yeah,
but I think they still got her kidnapped, bro. Straight up.
why the media ain't picking that up?
It's a damn shame.
Of course, they're not going to pick
The
it.
media
Allegedly.
love, look, you gotta
They're
know
not
the
allowed to
media.
talk
The
about
media
that.
love people. The media loves that man. So you should know.
But that's
know what
crazy
you
though,
say.
bro.
They
Like,
love
He is
that man.
crazy. I know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
stupid. It's stupid. It's not crazy. It's
They
stupid.
mean, if he does
But
something, they can't do no. He can't do no wrong in their eyes.
no, yeah,
None.
yeah, yeah.
No.
Brock can get away with
None,
murder. They're
bro.
gonna be like, oh, it's LeBron. He can get away with murder.
Right.
Yeah.
I've
But
never
Tino,
seen
hey, I got a
this.
question for you, Tino. So when Earl Spence and Ugas fight, let me guess, you go pick Ugas, ain't you? You gonna pick Ugas for your prediction video, ain't you? No. Huh? What you say?
No, not even close.
He said no.
I'm surprised. Oh, I'm so damn surprised.
Why would
Why?
Because
Picking the wrong
because
guy.
knowing you'll probably say, "Oh, he beat Pacquiao."
Picking the
Oh,
wrong
blah,
guy.
blah, blah, blah.
No, we
Like Earl wasn't gonna beat
we
Pacquiao.
made
Earl
a bet
wasn't
already.
gonna beat Pacquiao, all
That's my
that.
big brother, man. I claim him. I claim him.
There's no way PPC, who spent all this money to try to make Errol look great, go sit there and let Errol lose to who got to knock him out of the ring, and he still might get disqualified.
He said he might.
Yeah,
still
what's
be
up? What's up?
disqualified.
What's up, Jose?
Me and Q already made the bet.
Yeah, Eric gotta do a Bernard
Oh,
Hopkins
Lord,
style.
y'all
Down
made
the road.
the bet. Oh, Lord.
You were here.
Yeah, I was
Weird.
here.
I can't
Was
I
here.
can't wait
Man,
for
I
him
be
in blood
forgetting,
fight.
dog. I be making 100 videos. Y'all don't understand. I be forgetting, dog. I don't even be knowing.
Yeah.
I be forgetting I'm on either Cino page or my page.
It's
Right,
going.
I'm saying something. I'm like, where was I? How was I?
Right.
I didn't know if it was
Right.
no one crack dude. But I'm like, I know I said it. I was like, I just can't remember where it was.
I don't be
Yeah.
remembering nothing.
Somebody be going back like 5, 6 years. They be like, dude, remember that video you did in like November 2017? I'm like,
Yeah.
Hell no.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Hell no. Somebody
Yes,
saw a
random
video I
houses,
did a
yeah.
year ago. I forgot that shit. I'm like, I said that? Oh. I put that on the end of the video, like for them to go watch it and shit. Like y'all can go watch that shit again. Do your thing.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I go back and watch old videos because I don't know why some in the timeline come up. Man, they brought up them old, and I was telling people they was gonna run the Cavs and Warriors back. I'm like, look at this, bro. A cold thing.
Shout out to Tito Kinray.
Yep. Man, hey, that's still
Negronomics.
hey, I done pissed Steeler fans off, Cino. I got that my Steeler video was at like 50K damn near or 20K.
Man, don't even get me started on that situation. That nigga set us back. That I'm so upset with Brian Flores.
No, I'm not talking about the Brian Flores. I'm talking about the one where Charlie Batch made his when Charlie Batch made his prediction. That shit there, dog, still blowing up. Motherfucker came and commented. I'm like, damn, this video's still blowing up. Damn, I pissed Pittsburgh fans off. Yes, sir. Thank you.
He stole us out, man.
Hey,
Oh
man,
yeah, Brian Flores.
out.
Man, but you knew Brian Flores was gonna cop out. Shit,
Man, I didn't think he was gonna cop out, dog.
Man, I knew he was
He
gonna
was
cop
gonna
out.
get
I
a
saw
job. What are you talking
I
about?
saw
He pulled a cap on us, dog.
No,
They gave
Tomlin
him
hired
money.
him. Mike Tomlin, the one that hired him.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
He should have took the damn job.
But the assistant to the
Wow.
assistant.
The lawsuit is still standing.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn around
Joe,
and fire him. They're gonna be like,
Joe,
see, no. Now we done gave him an opportunity. We gave him a job.
No.
Well, hold on. Is that
No,
Jay-Z?
he is a head coaching guy.
I'm trying to tell you that. The lawsuit got nothing to do with the job. The job he got right now is so that they can say, see, we gave him that. He was like, no, I'm not the head coach of the Steelers.
Yeah.
We talking about.
But I don't even get the damn job. I don't give assistant of an assistant.
That's why, Roger, they know the NFL care about not looking racist.
Right.
They care about not looking racist than actually being racist.
Right.
That's why they gonna sit down with Al Sharpton, all these black leaders. Roger Goodell, I'm gonna sit down with them and we gonna work on some diversity. They was like,
He should have took that job, dog.
Christino, what you think of Loretta Lynch selling out and shit? You seen Loretta Lynch selling out, trying to be like the spokesperson for the NFL? The black woman?
Yeah, the black
What type of cool shit is that, bro? Like she don't know she being used?
I'm like, who is she? But I don't follow her. But
who is she?
So do you agree, Cino, for him taking that job? Do you agree with it?
Absolutely. Take that money and feed your family. Goddamn right.
Man, man. That's no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree. Because I feel like he devalued himself. He devalued himself.
Lawsuit. He didn't do what Cap did. Cap took the bag, shut his mouth, signed the paperwork, said,
Yeah, that's why.
Well, he kind of did what Cap did, though. To a certain extent. He did.
He didn't drop the lawsuit.
I said to a certain extent by taking the job.
No,
and I said by taking the job.
No, that's not. No.
He's employed by the Steelers, not the NFL.
Right, he employed by Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin got him that job.
Mike Tomlin he's not the owner of that team. Y'all
Tomlin, hey, hold up,
right.
Wait a minute now. What you not gonna do? Hold up now. What you not gonna do is disrespect Mike Tomlin on his live chat. You're still gonna put some respect on Mike Tomlin's name. Q.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree. He should never do that job.
The NFL will never go to court on this. Do you understand?
I know they're not gonna go to court. They're gonna throw it. I know they're gonna settle out of court with him. I know that.
Yeah.
But I feel like He wanted his whole purpose was what a head coaching job,
Right,
correct?
exactly.
Yeah.
So why would you take a position that devalue a head coach?
That's how I feel.
don't get
Yeah.
There's no more available positions for head coaching jobs right now.
Not right now.
He could have went to college and got more. He could have been a head coach.
Why would you go to
Why would
college?
you go to college and commit a whole college team to believing you gonna be there when
They get paid more than the NFL coaches anyway. They get paid more.
But then you would be like, he's running away from his situation. So what do you want?
Exactly.
He's still gonna have to
on the league till something opens up, and he will get a head coaching job again.
Right.
And
Exactly.
And they
That's
will
what I'm
have to pay
saying.
him, and they will not have to fire him. He gonna be full term.
Hey, man.
They are not gonna touch Brian Flores. Why? Because he got him by the balls.
The balls.
He got the
I don't think they'll
got
ever
the
get a head coach.
I
They
don't know, man.
violated the whole damn thing. They
Yes, and he had
I don't
former
agree with you on this.
Yeah, and
I
hold
don't
up, and
get-
he had
I
former
can't do it.
coaches come out. Black
I
coaches
can't do
came out to support Brian Flores. Former coaches have come out, and
I know that.
And
I just
and
Did
it
other
made-
players
and it-
come out and support Cap with Cap situation?
No, Cap got the ball.
okay.
That's
Have
no.
no-
No.
Hey,
No.
hey,
No.
They didn't have
That's
nobody by the balls. They wasn't nobody blackballing Cap because
But
of
Cap put awareness to. He showed everybody saw the racism in
by
NFL.
mistake.
This
By
situation,
mistake.
they had some
No.
similarities. I mean,
Why would
similarities.
you? No. Why
They
would
had
you? Why would you
similarities.
believe? Hold on. Why would you believe a guy that says that the NFL draft combine was like a slavery, but you was in the draft combine?
Exactly.
That's kind of.
I understand all that, but I'm saying there are similarities.
Q
Y'all can't sit here and
understands
tell
that.
me
Q
there's
is
not
just saying the
similarities.
similarities of if he's saying this, it's like, why would you devalue yourself taking that position and you got the lawsuit going? Why not just keep up with the lawsuit and not take a devalued position that
Thank you, man.
devalues what you've done?
Thank you.
That's
It's
all I'm
not a
saying.
devalued position, though.
It is a devalued position, dog. He went from head coach to assistant to the assistant
There's nothing
defensive
open.
coordinator and a
There's
linebacker
nothing
coach. So he's
open.
really a
What you want him to
linebacker
do?
coach.
He's really.
that.
What you want him to do?
Everybody, you know how many head coaches that went to being an assistant to back to a head coach? You just saw
No, they
the
became
guy
an
with the Steelers
assistant.
this year.
They became an assistant. They didn't become the assistant to the assistant. They became an assistant coach.
That was
After
just
they got done being a head
Tomlin
coach.
so he can have a check coming in. That's a brother looking out for a brother.
Exactly.
That's what that is.
Man,
That's a brother looking out for a brother to make sure he
I can't. I don't
he
agree
did
with
not
you. I
drop
don't agree
the
with you.
lawsuit. That's what's
Welcome
important.
back,
If he
cuz.
dropped the lawsuit and took that position,
Welcome
then
back,
that's
OG.
this is not gonna hurt him no way, shape, or form.
He was gonna get a check regardless, even if he didn't.
needs a
Even if
check
he didn't take the job, he was gonna get a check regardless. So why
Yeah.
not stand on your morals, stand on
But
your
that would've
principles,
took
and
how
wait
long?
for the
Okay,
settlement?
how long-
That
from
would
the
have took
lawsuit?
how long?
Well, how long till we get this check?
That's what I just
You
said.
don't know the man's
It
financial
don't matter. He still got money.
He
This
might have
man,
needed
this
that
man
money.
still got
That's
money.
He
what
needs
I'm
money.
saying. He probably needed that bag. He needed a job.
That's what I'm saying. But how you gonna count that
That's
man's
what I
money,
just
Q?
said.
You don't know. Are you gonna cover that bill for him? Are you gonna pay for his bills? You talking about he got money? How do you know? That's what I'm saying.
Man,
You
that
footing the
man got
bill.
money, man.
You
Don't-
got you
That's
saw
what I
you
just
got
said.
no nerve.
He's
You
in a
don't know
head
that.
coach in Miami, but you don't know that
This
man's
man was just
financial.
getting checks at Miami, so how you not know this man got
But-
money? It
but
ain't
you
like
don't
he's
know,
it ain't like he's
Q.
been out of a job,
How
Christian.
do
For
you
it's
know?
not like he's been out of a job for a
But
year.
Q, you don't
This
know
man
that.
just
You might
been
you
out
don't
of a
know
job
that,
what?
Q. But
2
Q,
months? 3
Q.
months?
Now
Q,
you
you
count
don't
that
know
money
that.
based
You
on
don't know
what
that
time you
Miami
don't
had cut
do.
his check.
Q.
Mhm.
You can't
That's
count
what
that money, that man's
Q.
payment.
Q.
And especially when a
My
brother
thing is this: are you gonna pay for that man's
Hold up,
bill?
hold up.
against that. I'm happy that he took care of the
Alright.
brother. I'll be like, man, why don't you just give him a job or something? You brother, they be, oh man, the black guy don't got that power. Like, I can't give him a job.
No, Mike Tomlin got that power, and put some respect on Mike Tomlin's name. What he did
Yeah,
I
for
don't know,
brother.
man. Mike Tomlin. Okay, Mike Tomlin got that power. Why he ain't get rid of Ben Roethlisberger? He don't have
'Cause he
power
couldn't.
like that.
His power have limits.
Exactly.
That's
So
what
the
I'm
Nobody
Rooney's,
do
the
anything to
Rooney's,
Ben
no, hold up,
Roethlisberger, man. Come on.
hold up. I disagree with that. The Rooney's brought him back. They brought him on because remember, the Rooney's are the ones who started this rule. So that was smart in their case to bring Brian Flores on. But don't tell me Mike Tomlin got power. Mike Tomlin got no power like that.
Exactly.
Because if he had some power, Ben Roethlisberger would have been gone in
like
2017.
You can't get rid of somebody who was an icon to the franchise.
That's what I'm saying. What are you guys talking about?
Icon, okay, but I'm just saying, like, all I'm saying is,
Hey, whoa. Hold on.
if
Because
you have so-called power,
hold on,
right?
bro. We derailed.
You basically have the
Hold
ability
on.
to bring players or bring people in. Dog, the people, the personnel. All right, go ahead, OJ.
You full screen.
You full
Hey, look. All I'm saying is that
Hold on.
if he has some power, man, he would have got rid of Roethlisberger in 2017. You know, like one of the years where he had like one of the worst records with
Time
the
out, because y'all don't say that with no time out. I disagree with everybody because y'all don't say that
How you
about
gonna
Bill
cut this man
Belichick.
off like that?
Hold on, Q. Let Christian finish. Go ahead.
Hold up.
No, all I'm saying is that I mean, like he started having bad years. What in 2017, 18, right?
I say 15. 15 to
Okay,
16.
15, bro. All I'm saying is when I started seeing his decline. You know, when he was 9-6, 10-5, that kind of
Right.
shit. So how come he couldn't get rid of him there? Now I can understand why he got away with the situation with the young lady and everything else because
Yeah, I understand that too. Yeah.
he was banging games. But
Right.
so why? Like literally, can you tell me that he had power? We couldn't get rid of a mediocre Roethlisberger.
Right.
You can't say that. You can't say that man don't have power because you making yourself look bad because how y'all allow Bill Belichick to say he has power, but he couldn't get a Tom Brady. It took that nigga 10
Oh no,
years,
I
20
cook.
years.
I cook Bill
No, he
Belichick.
couldn't
So
be
I cooked
because
him.
Bill Belichick won.
Those are not the same
But
thing,
Belichick
bro.
got more
Yes,
power
that
than
is the same
Tomlin
thing
got,
because
though,
no,
bro.
that is the same thing
But
because
no,
Bill
it's
No, it's
not.
Belichick.
It's
not.
not
Hold
the
up,
same
time out.
thing.
No, it's not.
Because
No, it's not.
dog, Bill
Hold up,
One
Belichick
at a
got way
time.
more.
One
Bill
at a
Belichick
time.
got way more
Hold up.
power in the
Hold
One at a
up.
organization.
time.
Tom
Hold up.
Brady. Okay, Tom Brady
One
and
at a
Roethlisberger.
time.
How many
Damn.
Super Bowls did Tom Brady win up to that point? He had
5.
6.
We understand.
No,
I
he had
understand that
6.
point. That's not what I'm saying. No,
Okay,
you're not
but
getting what I'm
I'm just
saying.
saying.
Hold up,
I'm
wait,
getting what you're
goddamn.
saying.
No, I didn't
Belichick.
get to say
Let him
nothing
Okay,
yet.
I'm just telling you, but
Let
that
him
don't make
finish.
any sense. That
Damn.
doesn't compare. That Brady and Ben Roethlisberger, that's no comparison. Roethlisberger,
No.
I mean, Brady
No,
was
you don't
winning
get what I'm saying.
championships like out the
No, you can't.
wazoo. So he has
Okay,
power just like Belichick has power. Roethlisberger ain't win a Super Bowl since what, 09 or 10? That's
Exactly.
different.
it doesn't matter. No,
Oh,
you're not
no.
getting what I'm saying. Literally, Bill
And
Belichick,
I
y'all
get
missing the
what
whole
you're
point.
saying, Christian, because you're saying he got limited power, but this is what the point I'm telling you. He can't get rid of Roethlisberger. He was
Right, just
there
like
when
Bill
he
Belichick couldn't either.
before you got him, before Tomlin got there.
Exactly.
You get rid of. You got to go through the owners, and the owners ain't finna get rid of Big Ben.
No.
That's like them getting rid of doggone what's his name?
So
They
Tomlin don't
bought a
got
trash
power.
out. You ain't finna
Roethlisberger was the face of the franchise.
Yeah, but Tomlin don't got power. That's
Let-
what I'm saying.
No,
The
he
It
don't
doesn't
Rooney's
matter when
hired.
you the face of the franchise. It's a wrap,
He
bro.
has
But that's what I'm
power.
saying. The
You're not letting
Rooney's
me
hired
finish.
him.
Wait.
He can
The
get rid of
Rooney's
any
hired
damn
Brian
thing
Flores.
except
It wasn't Tomlin.
Literally.
Ben
How many
Roethlisberger.
times,
You ain't gonna get
bro?
rid of Burger?
No, I'm just
Exactly, just like
saying.
with
I
Brady.
You know, it's
understand
apples and
that. But
oranges,
you
bro.
guys, you and Christian
Just like
said that Ben Roethlisberger,
no, but hold
now
up.
Mike Tomlin
You
has
know
power,
how
right?
the owners are. Dude, they've had 3 coaches in their entire franchise.
Right,
Exactly.
They're
right,
not gonna, they don't
Hey,
right.
part
what?
ways with their
No, I
players.
agree with that. I
Ben
agree
was
with
gonna
that.
stay until he retired. That
Right.
was
Exactly.
deal
Okay,
with it.
but
And
that's
when
not the
And the
point I'm
thing with
trying to
Bill
make.
Belichick that
I'm
I was
saying
trying to
that
get
the
Hold
to.
on.
Rooney's
One
hired
at a
Brian
time.
Flores.
Damn.
Tomlin didn't hire Flores. Tomlin don't have power. The Rooney's hired him because
No,
the
Exactly.
Rooney's
no,
made the rule.
Wow.
They made the rule.
No, this
that
is
was
the coach's decision. I know the Rooney's rule and all that. The coaches, Tomlin made the decision to bring him on as an assistant. They agree with it, but this the coach. He deals with his coaching staff. Nobody picked Tomlin. Nobody picks Tomlin coaching staff. He has the authority on that. So that's what I'm saying. That's Tomlin's decision.
And that's in his contract, bro. And it's been like that for 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because some of those coaching
That's what I'm
decisions
saying.
he
Tomlin
made were
picked his
terrible.
assistants.
That's my opinion.
That's just my opinion too.
Do you think the Rooney went out and picked those coaches and told him? No, those are Tomlin guys. Everybody else.
I'm saying, but all I'm saying is this: is that if he doesn't have power like that, that's all he's trying to explain. He don't have power like that. So why wouldn't Rooney's like if Flores came?
But my
if
thing
Tomlin
is, you can't hold
suggested,
them.
I agree. If Tomlin suggested and said, "Yo, we ought to use Brian Flores," and then I'll agree. The Rooney's have to sign off, in my opinion, to it. That's all I'm saying. Like Tomlin can't just say, "I want to hire him,"
but they don't.
I can tell you why. If you want to stop and listen, I can tell you exactly why.
But hold up, before then,
staff, the Roonies are not going to go. Okay, well, I don't really like this guy from NC State. They ain't watching that.
Hey, Cino, I can tell you exactly why the Roonies like Tomlin. I can tell you why, bro. I'm 51. I can tell you why. You want to wait and hear me?
Go ahead.
Tomlin is a name. It doesn't matter what kind of mistakes he makes. Tomlin is a name. He's known all over the place. So of course they're gonna hold on to him because it's an advertising opportunity. Everybody know who Tomlin is.
No, we know that. I know they're gonna hold on to him. My thing is his power. That's all I'm saying. Me and Q not saying that
He got. Look, hold on. He got the.
Hold up, my nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My bad.
All I'm saying is this. We're not questioning Mike Tomlin's coaching ability. We're not questioning his decision making. I'm not questioning that. I'm saying the final say in the power is still in the Rooney's hand. So yeah, he could suggest people, but all I was saying, me and Q was saying, is that we feel like that the Rooneys or somebody like that has the final say in power. Yeah, Tomlin could bring
exactly.
Oh no, I agree with you on that, bro. My bad. I agree with that.
That's all I was saying.
The Roonies are the main people who gonna hire him. So all me and you saying is the nigga took a job that we feel like was bullshit. It's an assistant to an assistant. Where if it was a white guy that got fired, that motherfucker would have had an assistant coaching job. He would have been the defensive coordinator and all that shit. That's all we saying.
Hey, bro, can I ask you a question? Hey, DJ.
That's all we saying. We not saying.
DJ, can I ask you a question?
We just that's how we
DJ, bro, I just want to ask you a question. DJ Swear, I just want to ask you a question. You ever heard of the Good Old Boy the Good Old Boy Club?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, hold on. All I'm saying is that Tomlin is an expert at the game, bro. He's been doing it for what, better than 2 decades? So he understands that he don't have. Hold on, how about this? He don't have more power than the Roonies, but he got more power than everybody else. And that's hierarchy. That's called people in charge. Ranking.
We'll agree to disagree, man. I don't see it.
Okay.
I feel you. I just don't. I know
my
he
thing
has.
is this.
I know he has some
clearly
say in personnel. I know he has some say in like the coaches he want to pick. But at the end of the day, dog, I know the white boys ain't finna just let him have full control.
Yeah, but those white boys is billionaires.
If they did, he would have been able to make the moves like with personnel he wanted to. He got to go through them and the GM. He got to go through.
Yeah, but hold on. Those white boys are billionaires, man. When you make that kind of money, you get the
I agree.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not arguing with you, DJ.
No,
I agree with you.
We just talking. We're not arguing.
Yeah, but I'm agreeing with you. Because like I said it before, the people with the money make the rules, right?
Correct.
Of course.
What I think is this. Here's what I think about the situation. Mike Tomlin is allowed, he got full autonomy of his coaching staff and everything, the coaching decision and personnel, except for Ben Roethlisberger. That's the only position he couldn't touch.
Okay.
It was the quarterback.
Right.
So for the first time in his career, that's what I'm like, how could you get, when everybody was like, well, they need to fire Tomlin. Tomlin got to go. Why wouldn't he take Ben out? No. I'm like, you got to realize, no matter how bad Ben is, he cannot touch Ben Roethlisberger. You're not going to trade him. You can't do that. That's the owner's GM. That's their baby. They gonna deal with him the way they want. They want him to retire still.
And he was out here raping bitches too back in the day.
Exactly.
Oh, see, I didn't want to bring that up, and you ain't supposed to use it always.
Yep. And the,
Look at 30-year-old trying to fuck college chicks. Weirdo.
Whoa!
the Roonies were going to allow everything that he did. They covered everything up for him. That's their boy. They gonna let him go out his way. This is the first time ever Mike Tomlin now has full autonomy of everything now. Every position.
Exactly.
All the coach, the defensive players, everything he got, his coaching staff, he went out and recruited.
Thank you.
And Tomlin was just waiting for Roethlisberger
to prove anything. Like if the general manager say, I have some reservations about this guy, I worked with him and such, then yeah, but they trust Tomlin to make those decisions. But
Roethlisberger is aging out.
The organization works. Of course, they have they're the owners, so of course they're going to do that. But they're not going to get involved in the football decisions that's going to happen on the field as they feel they got to. And so far, Tomlin has been keeping them in the playoffs. That's all the Steelers care about is beating their division rivals and going to the playoff. They won 6 Super Bowls, so it was like, look. We won 6. Ain't nobody done won more than us.
You got a point.
I agree with
Okay.
And I can't. One more thing before you.
Okay.
One more thing before y'all go.
Hold on. Okay, we got the common thing. Well, I'm gonna agree to disagree with that. But
can I go after Christian?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, my thing is.
Go ahead, you.
Okay, my thing is this. Why? Well, okay, I feel like Brian Flores is getting used. Why put yourself in a position to get used? Yes, Tomlin, okay, kind of could co-sign for him or whatever. Put his arm around him. Okay. But at the same, even though, yes, you still have your case open, it's still going on. But this is big bank take little bank. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I feel like the NFL is they're gonna settle out of court with him because they don't want this to go further.
That's very true.
So he's gonna take the money. He's gonna take the bag. Of course, Brian Flores is gonna take the bag. So, but why devalue yourself? Even though you taking the back, like even though you still fighting your case. But why put yourself at a lower? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why I kind of feel like he's bowing down to a certain degree, to a certain extent.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how anybody believes that he's devaluing himself.
I just don't agree with him taking that.
I don't understand it either. Okay, you know what his position is?
It's a position. What assistant?
It's an assistant to the defensive coordinator / linebacker coach.
It doesn't exist.
Bro, that text message pissed him off, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, somebody call you up and let you know that there's somebody else better than you. You wouldn't get a little fucking irritated? Come on, man. Pride goes before the fall.
Opposition is bullshit to me. That's all I'm saying.
The NFL did not give him this. This is he's getting paid.
Yeah, but you're talking about the Rooney Rule, man, and that's a bullshit.
But didn't Hugh Jackson get paid for throwing games? Everybody got paid.
What is he supposed to do? Just sit at home and wait?
Is giving him a check. Bro, like, look, I'm gonna put you on this.
Hey, Cino,
was he supposed to just sit home and not get a check? Why people are putting money over value?
If you can't secure the job,
putting money.
Look, if you can't secure the job, secure the bag.
Over your value. That's a bunch of bull.
So if you can't secure the job, you secure the bag. The fuck you gonna you want him to walk around broke because of pride? Fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody
man, Brian Flores is not broke. Let's stop that shit, dog. He been coaching and got a good contract before.
That ain't even what I'm talking about because you got money. You said because you got money, you can get money. You said because you got money, you shouldn't get more money. You saying that? Okay, I made $175,000. I get another $200.
I feel like you can yourself.
But it's how you get your money. It's how you get it.
Going into an
how you get what?
next
That's
year.
how you get it.
Okay, hold on.
Why sell your soul for it? I feel like why sell your
How did
soul
he
for it?
sell?
Bro,
He
how is
talking
he
about
selling
selling
No,
his
his
I'm just
soul.
saying. When you say
Nobody help you with
I'm
that.
saying you devalue yourself. That's what I mean when I
One
say
at a
selling your
time.
soul.
Valuing. He's getting
Because
a
he's taking a lesser
right
job. It's all about he wanted a head coach. He
Bro,
wanted
he
to be a
just
head
making
coach.
every
Bottom line,
step.
just like Cap. Cap wanted to be another team.
Was he gonna be
Same
another head
thing.
coach?
Hey,
Both
you
of
trying
them.
to say that Kaepernick made a better decision than he's making right now? Fuck out of here, man. He should have been playing
Do
fucking
you
football.
think that if he goes into an audition next year for a coach, they're gonna say, "Well, you know, last season you were their special assistant in Pittsburgh." You know,
Man, he's gonna get blackballed.
I think they
This
should do that
Pittsburgh
for
Steelers
real.
job is
Bro,
gonna
I
use
still
him
don't
I
mean
and
think
he's
they
shit
should
him
so,
do
out.
that
bro.
for real.
And
That's
shit
there
how
him
was
white
out.
boys
no
work,
head
man.
coaching positions available.
Of course.
So how can he? The whole thing is he was interviewing for head coaching positions. There aren't any left. So he took a job that they gave him that don't even exist. It's a
Exactly, but the text,
so he's
look,
gonna
the
get
text,
paid all next season for
Cena,
nothing while he's still going through his lawsuit.
Cena, the text, the
Okay.
text is
Tino,
disrespectful.
You know he
I
got
mean,
lawyers that gotta get paid.
Yeah.
come on, you can't tell me that text wasn't disrespectful. If he wouldn't have got that text, we wouldn't even be holding this fucking conversation, bro. The text was
Okay.
disrespectful.
If the position don't exist, it's all about perception. Why
Then
put
why
yourself
call me?
in that
Right.
perception?
Then
I
why call
don't
me?
get it. I
Then why call me?
don't agree with it. I don't agree with it.
All I'm
Point
saying
blank
is
period.
that Rooney Rule is bullshit. Why call me? If there's
We
no
know it.
position,
No, we know
then
the
why
Rooney
you
Rule
gonna
is
waste my
We
fucking
know
bullshit.
it.
time and
We know
send
that we're not
Jacksonville?
talking about the rule. We
We
know
not
the
talk-
rule is bullshit. We know the rule is trash. I've been
Yes.
reporting on it since beginning of time. It's trash. We're just saying that they could use the perception of him taking this job, even though it doesn't exist. I know it doesn't exist. He's taking this job. They could use it against him next year. Like, oh, well, you took this position. So why should we offer you that head coaching position? We can give you hush
That's
money
all
and
I'm
say
saying.
whatever and
Thank
move
you.
on. That's how
That's
these white
all
people
I'm been
work.
saying.
That's in the high
Thank you.
positions. That's all we're
Thank you.
saying. Why can't they
But
not
they're
do that?
not going to
You know
do
what,
that
DJ? You got a
because
point,
How do
bro.
you know? Hold up, Christian. How the fuck do you know? How do you know they won't use it? Have you dealt with
Oh no, they'll use it.
at a job?
and I
Where
was
you're trying to get a higher position? Have you dealt with
yes.
that shit?
They'll
Tell me,
use
how
it.
the fuck do you know? How do
They'll
you
use
know?
it.
You know why I know?
How?
Big time? Because unlike Kaepernick, he has something that he's fighting for. He got them by the balls. He got them. Unlike Cap. Like I said, comparing it to Cap that's ridiculous.
I'm not
Yeah, I
comparing
agree
it
with
to
that.
Cap.
That's
I'm
not the
just
same
That
shit.
nigga wasn't
No,
fighting
I'm
for
not
nothing.
comparing the whole. I'm just saying there are
talking about the
similarities.
value of the job.
I'm
No,
just
they're not
saying it's
similar at all.
similarities.
They're not similar at all. One
Yes,
nigga is
No.
fighting for a
it is.
cause, and one nigga is not. One nigga is not. So I
No,
don't
it's
know
not the
why do
same.
you keep comparing it? They're not the same.
They're not.
Kaepernick was just lying. This
I'm
dude
not
has an
saying the
actual
whole. I'm
cause.
saying there are
Hey,
bits
He
and
let
has
pieces
Jose
screenshots.
talk.
of it. To me, they are
Hold
similar.
up. Hey, shut up. Let Jose talk. He been waiting for the whole time. Go ahead, Jose.
For once, I agree with Christian. For once,
I agree with you too, though.
because guess what? People still Brian Flores should be a head coach. Yeah, he does. Does he need money? No. Does he need a job? Yes. Why does he need a job? Has anybody ever heard the term out of sight, out of mind? That's why Tomlin gave him this damn job. So when other teams look over, they see Brian Flores and say, "Oh, if our coach, if we need a new coach, we can hire him after we fire the one we have now." That's why. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just agree to disagree on this one, y'all.
Yeah, me
I
too.
just don't agree.
Me
with
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna have to
taking
let
that
Yeah,
this
away.
one
me
go
too.
myself, cuzzo.
Yeah.
On the real, DJ man, I apologize, bro. I'm gonna have to let this one go too, bro.
You ain't gotta apologize,
Oh
man.
no,
The
you
man
ain't gotta
was just a
apologize.
dog. You
Everybody
don't
got an
apologize
opinion.
to